Hello everyone, welcome to Smart Market Insights here on Altcoins TV. I'm Sage, and today we'll be shining some light on the cryptocurrency sector and 5 altcoins outshining Bitcoin. And Bitcoin has become synonymous with cryptocurrency. This shouldn't come as a surprise, of course, considering Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency to be invented back in 2009. And Bitcoin's development and eventual launch, although not met with much fanfare, was a direct response to the global financial crisis that threw the world into turmoil back in 2008. And as a result, it was felt that a new system of finance was required, which would take power away from traditional institutions like the banks and government agencies and give power exclusively back to the common man. And so, a decentralized peer-to-peer system of finance was born with the inaugural Bitcoin blockchain. And since then, Bitcoin has gone from strength to strength, rising from relative obscurity to its recent adoption as legal tender by El Salvador. And while its initial and intended purpose was as a way to pay for goods and services online anonymously, it also emerged as an investment whose value has seen unprecedented and explosive growth in the decade or so since its inception. So 2021 has been no exception for Bitcoin, and while there's undoubtedly been some volatile peaks and valleys, the overall value has almost doubled in the year to date. But along with Bitcoin, a host of other cryptocurrencies known as altcoins have made waves this year, many of them outshining Bitcoin many times over. So here are 5 examples of altcoins that have given greater returns than Bitcoin this year. For those wondering what year-to-date growth is, it's the growth from the 1st of January to today. And the leading year-to-date performers are the following 5 altcoins have taken away from the top 100 cryptos by market cap as on 29th December 2021 to be the leaders. So in truth, there's over 4,000 different cryptos, but it's hard to decipher which ones are legitimate projects and which are outright scams. So remember, due to the lack of regulation, the crypto space attracts more than its share of scammers looking to fleece unsuspecting investors. So here we go. 5 of the top performing altcoins this year. The data's taken from coincodex.com. Solana is in the 5th spot. Solana has emerged as one of the go-to permissionless blockchains for decentralized finance, or DeFi, and one of the revolutionary innovations of Solana's blockchain is its proof of history consensus, making it considerably more environmentally friendly. In the 4th position is the Sandbox, whose token is SAND, S-A-N-D. The explosive growth of SAND has occurred in the past 60 days, where it's shot up an astonishing 723%. SAND is just one altcoin that's benefited from the hoopla surrounding the metaverse, which has become somewhat of a household word since Meta, formerly Facebook CEO, gave an 11-minute presentation on it earlier in the month. Axie Infinity is in the 3rd position. The AXS token, yet another gaming blockchain. Axie Infinity gained traction this year when millennials from developing countries began playing the NFT-inspired game full-time in an effort to replace income lost as a result of the COVID-19 lockdowns. And in this game, players collect an NFT in the form of tiny digital creatures. They're called Axies, and players can then swap or sell their Axies, often for hundreds of dollars, although rare Axies have sold for as much as $1 million. In the 2nd position is Gala Games and their token Gala, G-A-L-A. Gala is a gaming company and plans to reintroduce creative thinking into games by giving players control of the games and in-game assets with the help of blockchain technology. And like SAND, Gala's value has exploded in the past 60 days as well by 499%, with much of the traction seen post Zuckerberg's metaverse announcement earlier in November. Shiba Inu, or SHIB is the token, is the number 1. SHIB is an outlier in this group in that it has no affiliation to blockchain gaming. Rather, it's known as a meme coin, an altcoin inspired on an internet meme. In this case, a meme of a smiling dog of the Japanese breed Shiba Inu. And furthermore, it's not even the original crypto based on this meme. That title belongs to the little meme coin that became quite big, Dogecoin. It was made as a joke and launched back in 2014 to satirize the speculative nature of cryptocurrency. Created in August of 2020, it became known as the Dogecoin killer, and that's Shiba Inu that we're speaking of, and has skyrocketed around 443% since October this year. So they were the top 5, and the bottom line is these are just 5 of the top performers that have outgrown Bitcoin in 2021. There are many, many more that have achieved high returns this year, which begs the question, why aren't you investing in crypto yet? But these won't be the last altcoins to offer massive growth in the future, so keep an eye out for these lesser known altcoins because it could potentially turn a light sum into an amount many times greater. And that's all for now. Thanks so much for your company on that report. Stay tuned to Calkine TV for more of the latest market updates, live expert talks. And this is Sage signing off for now.